Hello everyone, my name is Dina, and I am a survivor of domestic violence. The person who is victimizing me wrong, his name is Victor Lane Turner. Now I can't say the details of this case. I will say that he has terrorized our child and his own nieces and other children. He has even caused one of his own children, who's now a grown adult, to face a gun charge because he willingly leaves guns out of in the house for people to easily access. And when he has social visits, he hides them under his bed or anywhere, or sends it to another friend's house or family member. This is what he does. It's so frustrating because Victor Lane Turner has decided to put a PPO on me when he's clearly victimizing me. I don't care. I have no desire to even be near him. I'm only forced to see him in court. I don't know exactly where he's at or what he's doing. I just wish, honestly, he would leave me alone. I say this to say that if you're going through this, you can't give up. You have to keep fighting. You have to push and push and push some more. You literally have to pull that superhuman card out. Domestic violence is not just a woman thing. Men also go through it as well, and they don't ever talk about it because it's kind of embarrassing. You know, men like to be seen as strong, and to be beaten up by someone they care about is seen as a weakness, and they're embarrassed to show that. Not just men, same-sex relationships also have this problem, but they're all similar in their ideas to want to control. And since I am one of his possessions, this is in his head, that's gotten on the line. He's doing everything he can to try to thwart me and have me show my weakness. But I'm not going to fall. I'm resilient. He can't just push me aside in a shelf and think that I'll just stay in line. I would have left him alone had he not come to my house and terrorized our child. I would have stopped talking to him in court had he not continued to send threats, death threats, to everyone in our neighborhood. All the children were very scared. And now our county is on high alert. He's supposed to be arrested on site. But yet somehow the same county just let him put a PPO on me. So now I can't defend myself. It's not a problem. I have neighbors who won't have a problem taking him out. But it is very irritating. Because I'm not really doing anything to him at all. All I'm trying to do is separate myself from him permanently. But it's not something he wants. People who control and force and fight to keep control don't care about anyone but themselves. They'll have an entourage because they're very good at pretending to be something they're not. It doesn't matter. Somebody who is an abuser can be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a police officer, a politician, or even royalty. But you wouldn't know. Because on the outside, they're somebody else. It's frustrating. That's what it is. I am tired. Just tired. But I still have a long journey ahead of me. And I'm fighting for my freedom. That's right, I'm fighting for my freedom because the minute you get involved with such a man, or even such a woman, or vice versa. They don't think that you should have freedom. They feel that you don't deserve freedom. They want to hold on to you because how dare you go down the line when you are his possession? And they'll do everything to discredit you by saying you're crazy, insane, or worse, say that you're some type of molester and you haven't done anything. The thing is, they are able to get away with this because there's always somebody backing them, so their story sounds good. But these people are so brainwashed because they think that his love is normal, but he talks down to these people. He calls them out of their names. Every person that he's ever told me about was always a problem in his life. I quickly realized after so much time with him that he just doesn't like people. He would say his brother is a freaking pedophile. His other brother is a drunk. His girlfriends are stupid, retarded, or dumb. And all the while, how he's bad-mouthing everybody, he always says that if I had this, that, and the other, then I wouldn't have any problems. Well, I was so foolish because he didn't have any problems at all. In fact, he was doing better than most people. People would pay him to live with him, take care of all his bills, his phone, everything. He would get money from women just 'cause. And I used to see them looking high as hell, and I didn't even realize that they were high as hell until I started understanding what people look like who have addictions. I went through this and watched this for years. He did once tell me he was a pimp. Well, now I believe him. Because not only did he do whatever he did to me, he assaulted children, little girls, in that same way, including his own biological child. Now, I can't say their names because they're children. But I will say, I'm fighting for them. I'm fighting for them. I'm fighting for me. I'm fighting for the child that I had by this man. That I don't hate that she's in this world. I just hate that I had it with him. I'm still fighting. And when I do win this fight, I want to make a domestic violence center for people who've suffered with domestic violence, to help them get away from the person that's causing them so much abuse. Because the person's very smart. They're easily manipulative, and they always have a way to make the victim feel like it's their fault. And the victim blames themselves, and the victim thinks the person's a good guy or woman, whatever. They think something's wrong with them this whole time, but there's nothing wrong with them. There's something wrong with their abuser who feels that you're a thing. You're not even subhuman. You're not even an animal. You're a thing. That's all I have to say. I hope this gets around, and again, Victor Lane Turner gets arrested finally. And I get actual justice for our child and for me. Again, my name is Dina, and I am a domestic violence survivor who still has to fight the fight.